Hi, I'm Joe Noga from the Northeast Ohio Media Group, and I'm here with the Stow-Bulldogs. I've got Coach Mark Nori, Jonathan Watts, and Kareem Bushwaigeer. And fellas, 10-2 last season, second round of the playoffs, lost to Mentor in a tough one after a win over Elyria. Coach, what's the program got to do now to reload and continue that momentum and take the next step?
Well, I think we have to learn from the people who got us there the last couple of years and continue to build on the foundation. We had a real good locker room last year. We had real good leadership in the locker room. There were some games on paper that we probably shouldn't have won, but I think because of our team and our attitude and the concept of team that we took in each and every week and each and every game really helped us become victorious in some of those games.
Now, we're looking at two players here who we think are going to be part of the strongest unit on that team. The defensive line, I believe all the starters are returning.
Correct.
Along that defensive front, including Kareem and Jonathan. Guys, what do you look forward to this season in playing alongside the four guys who are familiar to you as you move forward?
It's definitely going to be comfortable playing with the same four players that we had last year, and basically just work as hard as we did last year and make sure that everything is in sync with each other. And
it'll be fun, playing with all your friends, obviously, on the defensive line, and it's just like Jonathan said, it's like a comfort thing. We've played with all three of us, or including me, four before, and it's just what we did last year. So hope to improve on that.
Now, looking at the area of strength that you're returning, where are the areas that you need to get better because you had losses coming into the season?
We lost some key positions probably out on the edges, guys at receiver and the DB and some of the skill positions. But we're happy with the guys that are coming up in the ranks. I mean, like I said, we had a good core of leadership last year. Great locker room, probably one of the best locker rooms I've ever been around. And I think that goes a long way. I think it goes a long way at the high school level and with the guys coming up through the ranks.
Now, looking at the schedule, it's a Northeast Ohio Conference, the River Division champions last year. What are the games, what are the key games that you guys have that you're focused on to try and get back on top of the division this year?
Gosh, all of them. I mean, there's not a bad team on our schedule. Every week we have to go out and prepare for each and every team, and typically it's a tight year every year. I mean, one week of failure could hurt you for your entire season. So, we've kind of drawn across the motto of one play at a time, one day at a time, one game at a time, and that's kind of how we take it from week to week.
One each for you guys to wrap up. Where, besides being at home this year, where are you guys looking to play on the schedule? Where are you looking forward to playing on the road? Going in there and trying to get wins?
I'm basically looking to play, I'm sure as the entire team's looking to play, obviously our rivals, so that'd be like Cuyahoga Falls and Hudson, because those are our biggest rivalries because we're so close to each other within the city, that and Kent. And just Hudson, because our graduating class has never beaten Hudson through high school. So.
Yeah, I'd have to say Hudson as well. Yeah. I got some friends on the Hudson team, and when I see them, they're always talking trash to me. You haven't beaten us yet. I'm like, all right, we'll just wait till this year.
Which one of these guys gets Godani down first this year? Drops him for a sack this year.
Maybe it'll be at the same time.
Yeah, each get a half a sack at the same time. That's a tough one. I mean, they're both big, strong kids, as you can see, and they study the game. They're students of the game as well, so they do a great job. And as the head coach, I really don't care which one of them gets to quarterback first, as long as they do it a lot. So that's fine with me.
That's great. Well, that's the strength of the Stow football team. Jonathan Watts, Kareem Bushwaigeer, and Coach Mark Nori. Look for more coverage on cleveland.com.